Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on a sunny Monday afternoon with rain falling down. Yeah, that's what happens in the islands. You have sun out and you still get rain. But
Yep.
it's an awesome day. We have some great people on the panel. E. Ortiz is here, the beautiful voice. Out, and you still get rain. And we
and,
are live, which is
and,
cool. We
and
are
we
good.
are live.
Everybody can hear us,
Yep,
which
yep,
is
yep.
awesome.
Yeah, not only am I here, but someone snuck in trying
I
to see if she
know.
can get some trusty goodness, but alas, it is not meant to be. How you
I
doing, Miss
know.
Potefire?
She
I know.
snuck
I was
in.
kind of shocked when he said he had some lovely people on the panel. I was like, "Aw, thanks, Manny."
Yeah, you are a lovely person. You are of the fairer sex.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
she's
Can't
okay.
be saying that anymore.
She's okay, you know.
She's fine with it. She ain't no feminist.
I don't
She's
know
okay.
what you guys even said.
Oh, Lord. It's an
I don't
old
understand
saying.
the old people lingo.
Oh, Lord. It is what it is.
That's what happens with these young whipperoo
Oh,
snappities.
I know. We got another respectful man in here. We got trusty sidekick snuck in also.
Hello, hello.
Ooh, trusty psychic. Your new fan, your favorite fangirl is here.
Yeah.
I see. Hey, Pope.
What is she gonna make?
Hi, Trusty.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Just cruising. I just got home. I just
Doing
got home.
fine, like good wine.
I seriously, I just got home 15 minutes ago.
I
Crazy
believe
traffic getting home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chat
And
is
I
moving along though. Hey, but go ahead.
no, go. What's going on? What's
No,
going
the
on?
chat. People are coming in saying hi. Lady Celtic Moon is in here. She's seeing. She said I had the same thing too with the rain showers. Charlie McNeilson said hello to everybody. Rising Lee.
What happened?
Risey's in the chat, guys. Hi, Risey.
Did he just? What happened to E? What's going on, E?
I think he's having connection issues. It's been happening here as well. It's been nonstop storming here.
Oh, that's not cool. I know everybody's getting problems with their internet recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully everything is fine for the rest of us. It's kind of weird that I get pretty good reception. I'm way out in the Pacific Ocean.
Well, you may be the one dragging all of us down.
Oh, Lord. Kick Pope.
That was quick.
Why are you going to be so mean? Seriously.
I'm not being mean.
All right, am I back?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
back. But Pope's being mean to me. We
Yeah.
go older.
I can kick her if you want.
I bet a lot of people love that, but no, we won't.
We're not doing that to her, man.
We
Sorry
don't.
about that. My mic, I think the mic cable came loose, so I have to recheck all the wires.
It's like, yeah, you start to read the chat, and all of a sudden, hey, what happened to E?
My bad, but I saw that Profire stepped in. I have to right off the bat, didn't miss a beat. She's awesome, man. That's what you got them young ringers
Manny
for.
hurt my feelings earlier.
Who hurt your feelings earlier?
Manny!
How do I hurt your feelings?
I'm just joshing with you. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my Lord! Why do I hurt your feelings?
Because you don't show Trusty's art.
Oh,
Trusty's
Lord.
not doing anything tonight.
I always show Trusty's artwork. Everybody knows that.
Don't show Trusty's art when
Yes,
he's
he does.
drawing Profire.
I always give Trusty. I mean, I'm gonna have Trusty's sidekicks art up here too tonight.
Trusty's the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, brother. Wait. Let me say that again. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh my Lord! Does Popefire have a catchphrase? That's what I like to know.
Yeah, it's on her thing. It's Profire, the Starfire person.
I do have a catchphrase. It's just not age appropriate.
What? Like now you piqued our interest. What is this said catchphrase?
Well, Well, it usually only happens when I'm watching Titans, but generally
Oh,
it's
is it F
beat
bombs?
this show.
I guess it's F bombs.
Yeah, it's F bombs. A lot of F bombs.
Oh Lord, what is wrong with you?
A
What is
lot
wrong?
of things.
What is wrong with you, child?
You know, it's young millennials, man. There's a couple outside my window in a like a little area that hasn't been developed yet, and I guess she's some kind of model, and I guess his job is to take pictures of her, and they're outside just obliviously taking pictures.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
In-
interesting.
Interesting.
Like I'm looking out my window, and there's this like some androgynous looking guy, because at first I thought he was a girl,
Oh
and
Lord.
then an obvious female, and he or she is following the other female around, just taking pictures, and they're just stopping and posing. I'm like, oh, okay. So not only do I get to watch artwork here, I get to see a model at work outside my house. This is awesome. I'm getting all kinds of stimulation today.
So,
Oh,
question: does he have a man bun?
Who?
The
The
dude.
androgynous? No, there's nothing. You can't tell what it is. You
Man buns.
from here, you can't tell what it is. It looks baggy clothes, loose baggy clothes, and nondescript haircut.
okay. Well, before we go any further, if you guys people out there in chat land, just hit the share button so we can get more people in here. Get this
Ooh.
party rocking.
Oh my lord.
What's on my Lord?
We got to get the party rocking.
Gotta get it rocking. You know. Yeah, I know it's a Monday. I know it's a Monday. It happens. It takes a little long, you know.
Hey, we got
Takes a
some
while.
people. We got look, McCrank ain't been here in a while. McCrank is back. Charlie McNeilson's back.
Oh, my crank is back because I gave him a Oh My Lord on the drawn and quartered fan edition. Yeah,
Ah.
he did some interesting artwork. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, it was a exclamation point on that Oh My Lord. Yeah, he got me good. So I just tweeted it out, and I'm doing it on Facebook. Just
Yeah.
giving a little shout out, everybody. Just get it going.
Nice. We got people coming in. You know, I already posted on my Twitter sphere. So, I mean, my I don't have as many followers as Potefire. Maybe Potefire tweets it. You know, you'll get thousands and thousands of Potefire, cult coming in because I don't know if you heard,
She
but
does not belong to a cult.
I don't know if you heard, but she
There
is
is-
the leader of a cult.
No, we
That's-
can't say that.
Like
No, we don't say
it's such a secretive cult that I didn't even know about it. like I didn't know I was a leader of a cult. Yeah, it was very funny. But yeah, I'll tweet it out as soon as I can get on my laptop. Because I just found out I can't leave Google Hangouts and go to YouTube at the same time.
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah.
Not if you're on your phone or maybe an iPad either.
Yeah, probably should plug my phone in, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. So what's been going on? How was everybody's 4th of July?
It's been going good. I mean, I
Ah,
don't know if you noticed, but it was kind of a busy week for me last week.
yeah, I know you was busy.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You know, I
A
know
bit.
you was a little
One or two
busy.
things going on.
I was out of town, and then I got super sick, and then I was miserable and out of town and super sick.
Damn.
So you didn't get to enjoy your vacay with your wife.
No, but I'll be out of town again this weekend, so maybe this weekend will be better.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
McCrank
don't-
says it's not that I haven't been here in a while. It's just I've never been here as McCrank. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what his other name is. That's the funny part. Like when he posted it at his other name. That's why I said, McCrank, what is your other name? And he didn't want to say it. But he kind of gave it up later on that it was him with that trolling artwork that he did for me. Yeah. Cool. You guys have to go see Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. You guys can go look at it because it ain't gonna be shown on this channel.
Yeah.
Was
Nah.
it
With all
was
that,
it
with go ahead.
was it more pants art?
Oh no, 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 no. It's
Yeah.
it's it's artwork that even Pope Fire should not see.
Okay. Well, I just want Trusty to know that he's the next target I'm gonna troll the pants onto.
Oh Lord.
You've been needing pants for a while, Trusty Sidekick.
Trusty does not need pants.
He's got pants. Got tights. He's trusty
Yeah.
sidekick, man in tight.
His Robin that he uses does not wear pants.
Yeah, but
But,
he
but I'm not
changed his
using
logo.
Robin anymore.
He changed his logo.
But is that one wearing pants as well?
That's his.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well,
You know what kind of
he's gonna-
person
he's
goes
gonna wear
around
pants.
asking about
Not only what
men's
kind of
pants?
person, she hasn't been watching the show for a while. That is not
I've
a
only
new
seen
logo.
the bust.
That is
I know
been
the
around.
logo. I just I haven't seen him with like the waist under, so he
Why-
could be very
why-
well not wearing pants.
Why are you interested in the man's underwaist?
I'm interested in putting pants on everybody in this panel.
Oh Lord.
know
He is
what?
at least wearing the Superman red underwear. That's
Yeah.
that you can see.
So you want the red underwear over the pants?
Yeah, of course.
Isn't that how every DC character does it?
This will be done. I will
Let's-
do this.
Uh-oh,
Let's
what
face
is
it,
she
Superman just
drawing?
looked weird when he didn't have the red shorts.
It really does. New 52
What are,
was
what are you
terrible.
drawing, young lady?
I'm not drawing anything. I'm playing Sims.
Right, she's making a freaking avatar.
No.
Yep, the Instagram couple is back outside.
Okay.
Okay, switch your camera, E.
I wish I could, but I don't have my camera on. And it is a guy. It's just a really weird looking guy. But she is a super attractive young lady. I'm not gonna lie, but he is just weird looking. He's like, I don't know. Like when I was his age, my body was not you know. I don't know. When I was his age, you could definitely tell that I was a soldier. There was no weird shapes to me. I don't
Is
know.
he shaped like a pear?
His shape's really odd. Yeah, there's some peerage going on. There's some peerage. And,
Oh Lord, that's
and
hilarious.
she looks like a
Some
crossfitter.
questionable parentage.
So Rice Lee's in the house. Charlie McNichol, I Jordan is in the house, and then Rice Lee says he left the cult of Raven.
Wow.
Yeah. Marty Staplekoski. Wow, says hi. Hey, Marty Staplekoski. There you go. I just now got my glasses to focus because my eyes shows wasn't focusing. Rebel Comics is in the house saying hello.
Rebel's got the link. He can get in here whenever you want.
Yeah, Larry, you can come in whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we're off of Trusty's pants, poor Trusty.
I feel a weight has been lifted from my.
Trusty doesn't have pants on. What?
Well, that's what Pofire is suggesting.
It is a casual stream, after all.
It's very casual. Very casual.
I won't stop until everyone has pants.
Oh Lord.
Lady Celtic Moon still trying to find a pic that you're ashamed of. Okay. Any picture of Pofire would suffice. I'm ashamed of all her pictures. I
Oh,
can't just
Lord.
believe. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I had some grade A artists on my pictures. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a picture of you as a person.
Oh, I think I'm a very beautiful person. Thank you.
I hope you do. Because if you don't, we're gonna have words.
Oh Lord.
You should always think that you're a beautiful person.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't need any more ego strokes, though. It's already too big.
Even if it's not true, you should at least think it.
Jerk.
Wow.
I'm just messing.
This is a crazy, crazy, crazy day.
Wow. Trust me with all the oatmeal jokes I had to suffer through.
I know. She's so mean.
The best part is that I got an actual comic pro to start calling him oatmeal.
So if I take a couple of pot shots at her, it's okay.
Yeah.
She earned those. all by herself.
She
Yes, I
deserves them.
did.
She earned
She,
them.
she deserves them.
And personal accountability is a big thing, you know. But I'm not gonna be super mean. I mean, I don't it really doesn't really bother me. Who cares, you know? Let's see. Lady Celtic Moon was talking about the one you don't want to show. I only saw one, but it was a draw along. Lady Celtic Moon says, "Get her, get her."
Yeah, it was a draw. It was a draw long Lady Celtic Moon. Yeah.
And let's see. Oatmeal is good for a balanced breakfast. That's what I've been told. I've been told that I've been balancing her life all ever since I met her. She is now completely balanced. I don't know why, but hey, I'll take credit if she gives me credit for balancing. Bullet says, keep it chilly. I always do, Bullet, man. I keep it pretty simple and civilized, man.
No, I'm the one that
most
always
part.
takes it too far.
For the most part, you know, I try to keep it civilized. I try to be chill, especially since this is not my stream, it's Manny's stream, so I gotta keep it chill. You know,
It's always a chill stream, dude.
because Good Dog Press turned into Deck Dog. Then he'll start dropping the F bombs. Then he'll scare people off his stream like he did with poor Pablo Romero, who used to be found on YouTube.
You did that?
Oh yeah, Manny
Pablo
did that.
Romero was on my show on Thursday. How can you dare say that I scared him off?
Oh, he came out of pity because he was like he was
Came
testing the waters to make sure that you were still not doing whatever it is that you did.
You're a funny dude.
You know, he was like,
Funny dude.
but last time I was here, Pablo Romero, me, and I was on the YouTube with Manny. He said the F bomb, and I had to leave. Then I was no longer Pablo Romero out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. So I just stayed in South America and just left Manny alone for a couple of months, and now I think everything is cool. Pablo's here laughing.
Oh, Pablo. I don't know about this ear teeth guy.
Pablo's in the chat. I just saw him laughing. It's like, oh.
Oh, Pablo.
Oh, everybody's saying hi to Pablo, their favorite Latin American artist. You know,
Very, very nice. Very nice.
very, very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, how goes the Unbreathable Skunk Girl campaign?
Oh, we're doing okay. I mean, considering that it was a weekend, a holiday weekend, we did pretty good. We got some supporters this weekend.
Nice.
Can only go up. Still haven't gotten on some other shows that I'm going to go on soon. So we'll see what happens with that. And now we're doing. Can't complain. And we're at well over 300%. We got 2 of the stretch goals open. We have the card by Tank Ferret and the card by El Guapo. So we are striving towards the Josh Chris art card. And
Now, when do you get to the Pope Raven one?
The Pope Raven one will be second to the last.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so got to get your people to support so we can get to that Pope Raven.
Yeah, that's 7,000, right?
Yes, 7,000 and 9,000 is Trusty Sidekick.
Ooh, Trusty, you expensive.
And I am going to add a card. This is for the very first 100 supporters. So that means I'm at 45 backers right now. 49 backers. So 51 more people will get this special card, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to work on it offline. And this is a person that's been with us since the beginning. So that gives a little hint.
Ooh, I know already.
No, I don't think you know who it is.
Since the beginning?
Yes, he was one of the first, not the first person to give me fan art. One of the first. And he did a piece of artwork that I slapped my head. Like, why didn't I include his artwork in the the card giveaway? So he's going to be a special guy. The very first 100 people that support it will get this card. Yeah. And I might start working on it later on. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to revamp the cards I don't like the way the cards look. The cards look a little too old-fashioned, so I'm gonna try to give a little more spice to the cards. That's what I'm doing right now. Get it a little bit more up to date. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Josh Chris Hart just whisked in silently like a ghost from Kentucky.
Next name?
Heard his name mentioned, and he appeared like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
What's up, Josh?
I know. I'm here.
It's here.
You're here with the most famous man in comics, Manny Correa. So
I don't think I'm the most famous man in
you're
comics.
doing some big things, man. Don't let Manny's humble demeanor get fool you. You know.
I have to say I did have to turn down the next Upper Deck contract. So
You did? Why?
the timing of it is literally in a bad time, and the just the details I was told about it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to pass.
See, Upper Deck loves you.
So yeah, it felt weird. And I emailed one of the other people. I was like, so if I say no, am I never gonna be able to do this again? And she's like, don't hold me to it, but I haven't had anyone not asked again. I was like, okay, that at least makes me feel a little bit better.
That was it. That was your chance, and you missed it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't want to do this next set. You know, this is just so stressful. You know, it's and you know, I can't showcase anything. I can't talk about anything. It's just literally this, and you know, it's a strain on the family because you know it's like, oh, let's go do something. And Daddy can't. Daddy's got to work on this because you know I have a very strict deadline. So
Yeah, it does take a lot of your time, and everybody wants to see the Copic Kid in action. So,
oh my God, y'all quit.
yeah, you need to get on. You need to get hot with that, Mr. Copic Kid. People miss it, man. People miss the Copic Kid.
Oh, I doubt it. They're here to see Manny.
Well, of course they're here to see Manny, but that's beside the point.
We're here to see everybody.
It doesn't mean they don't also expect a little bit of Copic Kid action on the side. You know, Manny is the main course meal, but you like the dessert. You know, Manny, you know, Manny's the main course, and then comes the Copic Kid as a dessert. You know, to freshen the palate with those Copic markers. You know, and then everybody else is like, you know, me and Trusty and Pablo Romero, we're like appetizers, and you know, Pablo's like a crouton on the salad. You know, we're not that, you know, we're there. You know,
Wow.
but the main part is the Copic Kid and the good dog, big dog.
Man, I think he's blowing way too much smoke up our butts, Manny.
I know. Damn. What does he want from us?
Not a damn thing.
What now, Jimmy? What now? All right, I already gave you Rocket Raccoon. I mean,
That was for my wife. That was so you can get in the good graces of the missus. Yeah,
That's not done enough for you, Jimmy.
Not really. Not really. Not really. But you know I don't want anything from you guys. I've never wanted anything from you guys. I am blessed enough, man. I cannot complain. Got offered another job. Shoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Quantico this time.
Like, is it something that you're looking into?
No, I'm not going back. No, man. I can't. I'm in this area right now for the next 3 years, and I can't go anywhere else. So I'm gonna have to suck up the job that I got. But that one in Quantico, that's nice.
I could come see you if you were up in Quantico.
That's right up my alley. That's really right up my alley and my field of study, man. I would really love that. Jordan, yes, I've been planning that Manny's the meal, but you're the oatmeal. Yes, something like that. But if that was the case, my streams would be on Mondays and Manny's would be on Tuesday. That way you could have breakfast on Monday and on Tuesday get the main meal with the dessert, which is Josh Chris, our trusty sidekick, and maybe a side dish of poke fire. Maybe if you're really, really good and we're really, really lucky. She's like the mints, chocolate mints at the end of everything.
Well, I get rented out for 5 minutes a stream, so.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, once I get that 5-minute mark, I'm done.
Done? Oh, so she'll be out of here soon.
No, I'll stay for this.
No, you don't have to.
Fun. I'm having fun.
It's fine. You don't have to stay, honestly.
She'll stay so we can listen to how Mercy is only healing one player.
I am not playing Overwatch. If I was, you would bet your bottom dollar I would be raging so hard.
Yeah, she probably break a computer or something one of these days.
I hate people in Overwatch. I really do.
I don't even play that game anymore.
The people just got stupider as time went on. You'd think people would improve as the game gets more experienced players in it. It doesn't. It just gets worse.
Well, I mean, there's that. Hydro says, I remember those days. I'm playing REHD Remake. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's then actually I got three letters to this within the last 2 weeks, all in the East Coast, all for government agencies. It's crazy. Trusty. So talk about what you got there, son.
Well, I finally pretty much finished the Sugar Lightspeed that I started on the Cheesecake channel the other night. And Slick Jimmy has asked me to make a couple of little changes, so I'm going to try to do that before sending it off to him.
Tell you, man, some people are just unappreciative, man.
Minor stuff.
I'm just messing.
Ooh, Slick Jimmy.
Nah, man, it's this character. Look, you know what happens when you give Manny a skunk girl without 3 tufts at the end of the hair?
That's exactly right.
Dude loses it.
Trusty knows why I'm saying bull.
I couldn't tell what you were saying. What are you saying?
Boo.
Boo or boob?
Boo.
Boob.
Boo.
I don't know what he's saying, but
Because I wanted that. That's why I offered Trusty, I want to buy it from you, but he said, Slick Jimmy already wants it. Like, damn it.
that happens. Unbreathable Skunk Girl is in the house. Rebel Comics joined the panel. And Cross Comics is also in the chat. And Pablo Romero, I said boob. My name is Pablo Romero. I like the boob. And I approved this message. And there's that. Oh, no, demonetized. Yeah.
It's because I showed up.
Why are we demonetized?
I don't know.
Because I showed up, Manny.
We're not even monetized yet. How are we going to get demonetized? I got like 301 left to go. I'm almost going to hit over 700. Yay!
I know, dude. You're going to get 1,000 soon. Just finished fake EBS commission, says Cross. You're going to hit that 1,000 mark soon, and then we're really going to have to be careful what we say on
No, we don't have. Why we gotta be careful? We don't say anything stupid anyways.
Nah, we don't. We keep it respectful.
Well,
we try to
I
keep it
say
respectful.
stupid stuff all the time. I don't know
But
what's
we can just chalk that off to you being young and dumb.
Yeah,
So-
and then I'll just chop up the video. I'll just take out those parts.
How do you do that? Do you have to take the
Yeah,
beat
you
down?
just go into the creator studio, and then you got an editor in there, and you can chop out whatever you need to chop out. Just
That
in
takes
case
too long. I just download it.
See,
Well-
my mic wasn't working on a stream, and I ended up just having to re-upload the video. It really made me angry.
I thought that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I was like, oh, it's a silent stream. That's the best sound I heard from her in a while. That's so awesome. and then
That
you uploaded it with sound. I was like, oh man.
Is that I Jordan out in the house? How you doing, I Jordan?
Yeah, he's been in the house.
You know, I the first time I was on Drawn and Quartered, I Jordan was on that program also. I
Nice.
competed against him, yeah. Pretty cool. And this is actually, this is kind of crazy, but this is the 9-month anniversary of that that video for Skunk Girl. October 8th was the first time anybody ever saw that Skunk Girl No Scrolls Allowed teaser trailer. Yeah, it's been that long. Crazy.
Yeah. It's been a while.
And it's
Well,
got over 2,000 hits, which is pretty cool.
yeah, and I improved it.
I improved it before you improved it, okay?
Yeah, but I improved it to perfection.
No, you. But I'm surprised that you did get a lot of hits on that video.
Perfection. It was.
Skunk Girl does very
Perfection.
well. Yes, Skunk Girl is clickbait. Yes, you must give that to her.
I just think people enjoy the trolling. I know I do.
I know you do. You grow up. Oh Lord.
That doesn't sound like fun.
It is what it is.
Somebody just subbed to you because it says you're 700.
Oh,
and, Cross
nice.
Comics pointed that out. And and I Jordan says, "Oh, Neostar Productions is in the house. Hey, Neostar. Yeah, buddy. He does really good on was him? I don't know. I got so many people with so many names. The Wolf is here. The Wolfman.
The Wolf. How you doing, The Wolf?
Pablo says,
The Wolf has seen his faith in the book.
Yeah. Pablo says YouTube is going to monetize you, then demonetize you later. Yeah, because they keep the money. They demonetize you.
That's right. So it's in their best interest to monetize you first.
Yeah, so they can demonetize you and keep the money. Not that you get that much, but hey,
Yeah, Gary Shipman says it's a really long process because he got monetized a while ago, and he's still because you have to make 100 before they can give you a check.
Right.
It is what it is. When it happens, it happens. We're not worried.
Man, he's gonna be YouTube famous, on top of Skunk Girl famous, on top of Manny Licious famous.
The only thing Manny needs to do is make sure he gets his book out on time, so everybody can see that this is the real deal. Good Dog Press is here. He's on the ball. He gets his books out on time, and so the next book that comes out, they're gonna want to back it even more. That's all it is. It's just a process.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Manny, if you release more Skunk Girl videos because they're clickbait, you should be able to get to 1,000 pretty quick.
Well, I'm working on it.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, man. No one was responding to anything I was saying. I was like, oh.
Oh, were you talking? Because we weren't hearing you.
Yeah, no, we didn't hear that.
No, we're just all incredibly rude.
Yeah. They're like, who's Larry? Why is he here?
How come you're not reading what the VIP has put into the chat?
I was trying to get to it, but y'all were talking. So I was trying to tell you that the Unbreathable Skunker wants to know what you're making for dinner. But
I came straight home and I'm up here with ERTs. He forced me.
See, and this is why this is the problem. I get the blame for everything, man.
Why not?
I can't even defend myself. It wasn't me. Unbreathable Skunk Girl just checked the DMs. I did not tell him anything. He sent out links on his own. All right. You're in the groups. Source this out for yourself. Speaking of books that are out and Indiegogo campaigns, Rebel Comics, how's Niobe coming along?
It's like the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise moves kind of slow but steady, right? So it's sitting at 734 Canadian at 36% funded out of the $2,000 Canadian goal that we have with 25 days left.
Nice.
So we're a third of the way there, but she definitely needs some more love.
She needs more love. Well, hey, why don't you take a moment of Manny's time?
Oh, I love doing that.
It's not my stream, and go ahead and you already dropped the link and talk to us a little bit about that. Put up your little Indiegogo page, get
Well,
Manny
so
to white box you and all that good stuff.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pull it up. I'm at work.
Oh, you're at work? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm just kind of here on the fly. I didn't even know you guys were streaming tonight, man. He's like, "You got the link? Come on in." I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." Say hello. I wasn't prepared to go full promo mode, but with that being said, the link is in the chat. People want to go have a look. It's of course my comic book. And Niobe, she's a Japanese pop star turned superhero who has the powers of teleportation and learns that her powers are kind of slowly wreaking havoc on her body. This is a reprint of issue #1 that we did 5 years ago, because people ask me, LP, especially on Twitter, how do I get a hold of your book, Niobe? How do I get the first issue? Well, we never had anything permanent set up. So what you can do is you can get it on Indiegogo right now. And there's a special Indiegogo exclusive cover done by our very own Josh Spencer, which is absolutely gorgeous. And a few other perks like t-shirts and buttons and pins and prints and, all the goodies.
Nice. So that the other people that were, there's a Manny face right there. Look at that handsome Portuguese Sean Connery.
We're looking at the Niobe.
So that the people that were having issues backing you, because I remember you saying that there was a problem with some people that backed you and then they were like unbacked or something. Did that all get resolved?
I don't know. I need to talk to the one guy that had that issue. Like, someone backed the book, said, "Yeah, I'm your 33rd backer," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm only showing 21." But apparently, he got an email shortly after. I think this was KG, and it said, your contribution wasn't able to go through, or something to that effect.
Oh,
Right.
So, I mean, if that happened to him and he, and it told him he was my 33rd contributor, that tells me that 12 other people must have gotten the same message, Right. So what's the problem, right? Like, it's because I'm in a different country and it's just the way banks work. Like I don't know,
Maybe it's a conversion process.
Is this picture in full color? This comic book?
No, it's black and white.
It's black and white. Gray tones. It's not black and white. It's gray tones.
Oh, gray tones, yeah.
Yeah, gray tones, which is way better. I mean, it's an upgrade from black and white.
I mean, the next time we make a book, and we're already halfway done, the brand new Niobe book, Birthright, that is going to be in color.
Okay. Well, you could always remaster this one too with somebody doing some multiples on.
Well, that's been talked about, but
Yeah.
we're kind of happy with its original charm.
Cool. Your stretch goes $2,000. You get a Niobe Chibi button, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, so that's, if we meet goal, everyone's going to get that.
Niobe Rockstar print.
Yeah, so if we do $3,000, we're going to throw in the original Niobe Rockstar print. Those were made before issue 1 even came out.
I like that print. It's pretty cool.
And then at $5,000, we'll come up with something special.
Cool. Then we get to see the handsome man down here.
Yeah, what a handsome devil that guy is, eh?
Oh, very handsome man.
He looks like he's having fun here.
Well, I like this gray tone for Niobe.
Yeah, so that's a new inside cover. Like, that's the front inside cover. And it's got a dedication to my father at the top, because he passed away when I was actually writing this book.
Okay.
And I want to give a shout out to Joe Rodriguez of Metal Ninja Studios, who designed this new inside cover for me for the Indiegogo release.
Very nice.
So he's a letterer, and he does like a pre-press for hire, and he's officially part of my team now.
Very nice, very nice. And we got a cosplayer over here.
Sweet girl named Emily. She told me that she had to do it. We were at the local LCS promoting the book, free comic book day, that sort of stuff. Really good times.
So who's this handsome devil with your?
Random customer that
Oh, cool.
is going to be really happy to get the book.
That's
I
awesome.
got lots of pictures like that. I just threw a couple in the Indiegogo just to show people that it's the real deal. This actually exists, and been doing it for a while.
Well, this is a cool book because you really don't have any risk, people. The book's already printed. All
Yeah, it's done. Even the new PDF with the new, the new cover art and the inside covers and all that. That's already it's all ready to go. There's no waiting around.
This is gonna be shipped out ASAP.
Yeah, probably within a month of the campaign wrapping up.
Right.
It does take time to print books and get them to it, but after that,
Yeah, that's the only thing is you're just at the mercy of the printers, but everything is ready to go. Yeah.
I mean, Avani, the other book for Kickstarter, that's gonna be like starting to mail out like next week. So I got all the mailers for that. I bought 100 mailers for $100, and they're all good to go.
Good. Let's see your perks, your tiers. What's your tiers? You got a $4 buy-in. How can you go wrong with that, people?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. People, snug, digital comics. Like they're like, yeah, I'm never gonna do digital. But when it came to the Avani Kickstarter, over 50 people opted to get digital copies.
That's good.
Can't deny the digital buyer base.
You got your Niobe #1, IGG exclusive, $7. That's it, $7, people.
Yeah, well, it's not a graphic novel; it's a floppy, but it's a 36-page floppy.
Come on. I mean, for independent creators like myself and Larry, these are not cheap to print up, people.
Well, do you want to know how much it costs to produce one of those?
I know.
I'll be honest with it.
I know exactly how much it costs.
$4.90 Canadian.
Exactly.
To print one of these.
Yeah, exactly. So he ain't making that much money off of these people.
No.
There's no profit in here. This is a labor of love. Yeah. We got Niobe #1, first printing, $10. $10. That's it.
Well, people say, how come it's a little bit more? Well, A, it's first printing. B, we only have so many of them, so they're a little bit rare.
See, that's not going to happen for me. I mean, I'm just going to print pretty much whatever people need, and maybe print 20 copies extra for me, and that's it. So, for Skunk,
the option of print on demand is there, and we'll probably do that with the new cover. We'll just make them as we need them from now on. But yeah.
And you got a $16 for the Indiegogo and blank variant.
I love blank variants,
which comes out to only $8 a piece. People, come on.
Well, blank variants, they usually go for a few more dollars. If you ever go to the LCS, they're usually $8, $10. At least at my LCS, they are.
Yeah. You're double.
The great thing about blank variants is getting original artwork done on them. And some people show me some dynamite Niobe artwork done on their blanks.
So you got your double trouble here.
Well, that's for collectors who want both, right? You want first print and second print. You got to have them both. Right there.
You got the World Tour, all 3 covers, first, second, and the sketch cover.
All right, well, so let's talk about World Tour. So what World Tour is, that's the international backer tour, right?
Okay.
So if you're outside of Canada in the US, say you live in Australia like Risey Lee, or you're in New Zealand like Booster Kiwi, that's the tier for you.
Cool. And we got the comic plus chibi t-shirt, small to extra large.
Yeah, and we can do bigger sizes than that as well if we need to. They cost $5 more for anything beyond extra large. But those are really nice, high-quality shirts done by popartgear.com. We have actually a whole line of T-shirts on there, but the Niobe Chibi is what we're offering up first.
And you got the triple threat T-shirt.
Yeah, so that's someone who wants the whole enchilada. You want all the stretch goals, you want all the covers, and you want the T-shirt.
Should have said the triple treat. She's not a threat. She's a good girl.
Yeah, well, she can be threatening if you get on her bad side.
But it's a treat together. That's the thing. When I used to do my art, when I used to sell my artwork, that was the first thing was told to me is like, always make sure it's nice and happy thoughts. So you want to put triple treat. You sell more when you be nicer. It's funny, but that's cool. That's the tier that I went at. I went for the triple.
Yeah, I didn't even check who's backed me yet, but when I saw the one backer for that one at the time, I'm like, yeah, I bet you any money that's Manny.
Yeah, that's me. I'm never gonna wear the shirt. I'm too big for an extra large, but
oh no, I'll get you a bigger shirt than you just let me know.
Don't worry about it.
You let me know what your shirt, what size you need, brother. We'll
I mean,
hook you up.
I'm just gonna keep that shirt as a souvenir. You know,
You just give me a discount on Skunk Girl. I'll get you a shirt.
we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
We'll
Exactly.
work it out. Yeah. So this is a really good thing, people. It's 36% off his fixed goal. He's got 25 more days, so you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a simple project. There's not a lot of bells and whistles here. This is pretty much straight to the point. It's a reprint of #1. You know, we're doing a special cover, you know, to make it unique to INDIEGOGO, and it's just to see if there's any interest out there for her in the INDIEGOGO market, and you know, to give people the opportunity who've been asking me for this book a way to buy it right now.
Nice. Well, you know, you just got a new backer at the digital tier, so congrats to Jordan for your new book.
Yeah, I Jordan, I Rebel. You know, Neil Star Production says I normally prefer print, but I'm glad digital is an option. Yeah, and you know, digital is great for those international backers too, right? Say, you know, you don't got a lot of money to drop it, you do want to check it out. $4, you know, won't break the bank.
It's
Alright.
it's also been pretty beneficial for the fundraiser we have because we can end up sending more comic books to people because digital tends to be a lot cheaper.
Well, yeah,
so I
it's
always
a very
appreciate-
great affordable option, absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah, and so there's a lot of people out there that just can't afford comics, but they really want them.
Mhm.
So the digital is a really nice. Oh, and my sim is on fire.
Well, here's the thing with digital too, from the creator's standpoint, is that's one less book you're paying for printing and one less book you're paying for shipping, but yet someone still gets to enjoy the story, right? So from the creator's standpoint, digital honestly is, you know, essentially pure profit.
All right. So Skunk Girl is doing okay. She's at 322%, which is awesome. Thank you, people. We're at 49 backers. We got 23 more days left. We got 3 more weeks and some.
Three
So
more weeks, brother.
3 more weeks and some change on that. You know, if you guys want to see Pope Fire take a beating, make sure you guys get the wraparound cover. Oh boy. And my tiers are super affordable. It's an 80-page full color, you know, so like me and Larry said, these aren't cheap to produce, people. Not at all. And I was actually looking at a hardcover. So I might do a hardcover special print of maybe like just 50 of them. But I don't know if I'm going to get that in time for this thing. Maybe on the next go around. But yeah, I was even looking into that. So you guys can go at the cheapest level. The most affordable level is the Booster Boys, $25 for the original cover. Or if you guys want to go to Stink level, which is $40, you get the regular cover plus the wraparound cover plus a print of the wraparound cover, so you don't have to ruin your book to look at the print, the front and the back together. It's a centerfold print, so that will come with it. You got the Stank, which is going to be the original cover, the variant cover, plus the wraparound, the centerfold pinup, and a sketch cover, which I will do a sketch on there of Skunk Girl. Right. Then you got the Skunk, which I'm surprised at the Skunk. We already have 4 backers on the Skunk, and that's crazy because it's a regular cover, variant cover. We got the print, and we do have a sculpture that goes with it, a sculptural bust, and that will only be 25 ever made. Done. That's it. I'm not going to make any more. Once you do 25, you pull 25 copies, it kind of deteriorates the mold, so it's done. That's the first printing of that, and that's it. I did the sculpture, and I'm doing the molds and the printing and everything. O. Henry, we already have 3 people took the O. Henry tier, which is regular cover, variant cover pinup, and I will do a sketch cover, which I will do for these 3 people. They'll get a original sketch of Skunk Girl, plus they get to pick original artwork, which they, unlike most Indiegogo stuff, you don't know what you're getting. You actually get to pick which artwork you want of these 12 pieces of artwork. 3 of them have been taken. That's why I put taken on them. And we still got great stuff up there. I mean, we got Skunk Girls, we got Stuntman, we got action scenes. So it's not the kind of, oh, this is going to be a boring scene. No, you actually get to see, yeah, these are pretty darn good pages. These are not, you know, just throwaway pages. These pages actually have something to do with the story. I mean, I'm even giving away the very first appearance of the Booster Boys. Skunk Girl with her skunks, all 3 skunks and the Booster Boys are there. So that's going to be a really good page to get. We got Stuntman fighting the Booster Boys. We got Officer DeWolf going up against Skunk Girl. We actually got Officer DeWolf on 2 pages, which is pretty fun. We got Skunk Girl 3 panels. So these are not, you know, like I said, these are not nothing pages. These are pages that actually have stuff going on there. So give it a look. Like I said, if you can't afford it, another way to support it is go out and tell your friends. Same thing with Niobe. If you guys can't support Niobe, go tell a friend that might be interested in these kind of comics, you know, and they'll support it. That's a way to help us out.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I want to thank all the people that retweeted, you know, Niobe over the past few days. The love's been tremendous. You guys are really getting her out there, so I appreciate.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got so many things. I haven't even done too many tweets recently because all I've been doing is just retweeting everybody else's tweets. I mean, gee, there's so much stuff out there. You know, I don't want to do a Twitter fatigue, you know, and turn people off. That's for sure. So it's great to see Tank and ERTs and Pablo and Sean out there. You know, Pope Fire. I even retweet Pope Fire stuff. Oh Lord, what is wrong with me? But yeah, I mean, my project, Skunk Girl, has so much love for it. Give some love to Larry's project. Let's get him over the hump. Let's get him fully funded. Because I want my darn Niobes. I want them.
Funded or not, we'll get it done.
All right. So you might have to just change that to a flexible goal, and you might get more people to start contributing.
Well, you know, I don't know if I really want to do flexible. I kind of like the idea of a fixed goal. I mean, the book's going to get made regardless. It's just a matter of, you know, if I'm sending a bunch of them out or not, you know.
But that's why when I did mine, I did it 1,000 because I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that no matter what, whoever backed the book was going to get the book. And that's why I left it at a flexible goal. I didn't care if it was going to be 10 people or 20 people that was going to buy the book. Everybody was going to get Skunk Girl. You know, my whole thing is I want to make sure that I get this book out to people in a timely fashion, you know, to show, because this is the first time I'm doing it. I'm a newbie to this Kickstarter kind of deals, these crowdfunding. So if I can get Skunk Girl out there in a timely manner, the next go around, the next book, you know, people are going to take more chance on me. You know, if you can get it out there in time, you know, people are going to say, hey, this guy's good. He's on time. He gave you the book, and hey, let's go support him again. The next book that will be coming out, it's going to be Scalpel Zero by Tank Ferret. But after Tank Ferret is done, I'm coming out with Cinta, and Cinta is already done, people. So I'm going to collect it in a big book. It's going to be an 80-pager again. It's going to be Cinta 1, 2, and 3, which is already done. That's 2 years ago I did this book. I'm going to do a collected series and put it out on Indiegogo. And it's going to be the same format, $100,000. Let's go for it. And that is, like I said, ready to print up. It can be sent out to the printers today if I wanted to. You know, so.
Hey, Manny, I think you're still locked on me.
Yeah, I got you locked on because you had the best art.
Oh, I'm not doing anything right now.
Trust me, always.
He just likes to look at her.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Fantastic Four.
No, don't do that.
Yes, we're going to go to the Fantastic Four, my favorite team.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Nobody's
I
doing
mean, getting back to this crowdfunding thing, that's the whole thing. Is you got to start. I got to build up an audience. I mean, Larry's an old hack at this. I mean, he's had how many successful campaigns so far, Larry, on Kickstarter?
5.
5. Wow. That's cool. I mean, you've got 5 Kickstarters. That's amazing.
Yeah, you know, there's a big difference between Kickstarter and Indiegogo. I think that's why I got it at the fixed goal, because that's what you do in Kickstarter. There is no flexible goals in Kickstarter. So that's just kind of an old habit, I guess. You know.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Kickstarter's philosophy is that, you know, it's all or nothing. Like, you know, they don't take a chance on someone only getting half funded, taking the money, and then not producing the work. That's their kind of biggest worry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people like yourself, you're ready to go. It doesn't matter. But Kickstarter, you know, they don't take that sort of chance, right? You know, to them that's a gamble, because they don't know who's got their stuff ready and who doesn't. So they assume that, you know, what you asking for is what you vitally need to do the project. And if you don't get it, then you don't have enough to do your project.
Right. And like for myself, I go very modest goals. You know, like I said, I want to get it out there. I want people, you know, it's going to be like a grassroots thing. It's like, oh, let's check out this book. Pretty cool. The next book, same thing again. Just keep on building, because this is Good Dog Press. This is not just Skunk Girl. There's other characters that I want to bring out eventually, but I'm going to hang with Skunk Girl for a while. She's not going to go away. There will be a second issue, that's for sure, next year sometime. But I do have other stuff that I can put in the meantime as I'm working on Skunk Girl, so that I can just keep my name recognition be out there.
Hey, Manny.
Why?
Yes.
No, mute her.
What do you
Oh
what
my
do
God.
you call a dog in winter?
What?
A chili dog.
Oh Lord.
Chili
Oh
dog.
Lord. But you know what? I like hearing her voice saying that kind of stuff instead of that other Canadian. So
But
we'll
she's not.
take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's a lovely voice. It's a
That's
bad joke, but whatever. We'll take it.
That's American made there though. So you know we're good with that.
We got a Texas accent with that
Okay,
kind
okay.
of joke.
Okay,
Oh
one more
no.
joke.
No.
No,
One
I
of these-
was just playing.
What do you call a dog that doesn't bark?
Oh Lord.
A hush puppy.
Oh Lord. Trusty, did you give her a website to go look at?
Can I?
It sounds
Yes.
like a trusty kind of jokes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, not this
No.
time.
Then where is she coming up with these things?
Okay, so what did the dogs ask for dinner on their date?
Oh Lord.
Homework.
What?
Homework.
The dogs asked for homework?
I'll get my homework.
Oh Lord. Thank you for explaining down to me. E.
Bro, you asked.
I'm coloring a gun over here, and I'm like, what is she talking about?
You asked for that, bro. You asked for that.
I
I
know.
can't even think about that. Like why, Manuel? Why?
I asked myself the same question. Why?
But Jordan got it all under control. He says, "Poe fire, you dork."
And you know what? I was on Pope Fire's show on Sunday, and she actually gave me a great compliment. And nobody's ever going to see that artwork because the stream was taken down. You heard me, Pope.
What's a dog's favorite setting in a car? Barked.
Oh Lord. Is there a Rick Piper out there that can take her place, please?
Look, you know what? The little childish giggle is fine. It's fine. You open the door. I told you don't do it. I saw she was already typing the dog jokes in the chat. But you fell for it, man. You fell for it.
I know. I fell for it.
Warn you.
I need Skunk Girl to save me. Where's Skunk Girl to save me?
I don't want you ain't cooked her dinner. She ain't saving you.
I know.
And then you're gonna blame me, of course.
Oh well, she should be happy. The dishes were done. The place was cleaned up. I made them take out the garbage. Yeah, so everything's good for you when you come home. Now I never went into our room yet, so the dog may have messed up the bed. So don't get on me about the dog. You know, but the boy did do what he was supposed to do.
boy. He's not even his son anymore. The boy. Ever since that jalapeno cake incident.
Yeah. Ever since he sold me out, he's just the boy. He's not my son. He's the boy that sold me.
Your son.
You damn sold me out, boy.
Jalapeno cake.
Yep, he did. He sold me out big time. What a rat. Oh, and my dog's going crazy, so obviously somebody just got home.
Oh, that's unbreathable skunk girl.
Yeah, she's going nuts. She's trying to jump at the. I can hear her feet jumping up on the door. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the unbreathable skunk girl is home. Where's my food? You know what? Now that I know that that's happening, I'm not sticking around for the after party because I'm not. Because I know how things get.
If you guys are ever in a fight, don't expect ERTs to be there with you.
No.
He's gonna stage right. He's out of there. Oh Lord, that was hilarious.
You know, I got my own problems I got to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was funny though.
I got my own problems. But you know what? He's lying to y'all. Because on the jalapeno cake incident, I had his back 100%. I just couldn't help him on that other one. I just couldn't help him on that other one. He was on his own on that one. But on the jalapeno cake one, I had his back. So don't believe that, okay? If you're right, I have your back. But if you're wrong, what am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do? I can't save you from yourself if you're not doing the right thing.
Oh Lord.
That's my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I did the right thing. It was my son that sold me out.
No, that's why I said when the cheesecake with the jalapeno cake,
Oh, yeah.
I had your back. But when that other one with that, with the comments made in the comment section,
Yeah,
I
you mean
can't
the
have
other thing that my wife doesn't want us to be talking about anymore? Yeah, that part.
that part.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna be hearing it when she gets home. Thanks a lot. E.
That part I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, she's gonna come home. She's gonna hit me over the head again. She's like,
No, that
what were you and ERTs talking about today?
Nothing. Well, yeah, I said nothing, honey. Just like the cereal. That's
I
it.
have no clue what ERTs is talking about.
He ever does. That's why people tune in to figure out the madness.
Oh, there's too much madness here.
Man, you got 19 people watching, 21 likes. Man, life is beautiful.
How's the
I
chat?
think
Is the
I
chat
think they
feed
want
nice?
more dog puns.
No,
No, they don't.
the
Give,
chat is
give, just give Pope Fire an F, please, in the chat.
Marcus Givens jumped on. KG is running around. Charlie McNeilson says, Pope Fire, you and your jokes. The unbreathable skunk girl says, I'm still listening.
No.
And what about the oatmeal? Says I Jordan. And everybody's giving F's and D's. And
D for.
I don't know.
It's because he wants more dog puns.
No, we don't. Oh, that's funny.
Oh no, Pablo Romero says E. Ortiz is a bad influence on money. We need to get him off the show. He no longer needs to be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, none of that. We need to get E. Ortiz out no more. The Wolfman says D for the dog. I Jordan says more dog puns. Marcus Berger says cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
Why did the snowman name his dog Frost?
No, we're not gonna play anymore. Don't play, people. Don't.
Oh,
You know what you say?
Because
What the
Frost
chat
bites.
says.
Because
yeah, Ether Dragon says he's a crossover with Vestry.
He seems to be the only one laughing, if you notice.
It's the same thing when Tank and Rick start saying their jokes. They're the only people laughing at them.
Where's Booster to save us? Booster,
Not on.
control this woman. Ah,
Booster, he's in trouble.
if you love me, Booster, you will control this woman.
But the thing is, you're choosing Booster to choose to see who he loves more, you or her. And
Well, I know I'll lose in that battle.
and I need to tell you, Manny, that's a lost battle.
I know.
You know, you're old. It's not because you're not as attractive as Profire. It's just that you're older than Profire and therefore have less time to give to Booster. So Booster's going to naturally go with the younger person.
It's also because you're less attractive than Pope Fire.
I don't know about that. You know, I've seen Profire and I've seen Manny. And
Manny looks like if a snowman came to life.
Manny looks like a Portuguese Sean Connery.
A snowman come to life. Wow.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, with a dog named Bite.
I gotta go up north or I get all wishy-washy.
Why are you so mean, Pope Fire, today? What have I done to you?
I've been nothing but pleasant.
What
And
have
then you wonder why I go hard on her every so often.
I know. She deserves the hardness going on.
Oatmeal's the only one that'll put me in the place.
Oatmeal is the only one that what?
That'll put me in my place.
It's because she's the daughter I wish I never had.
I guess you could say he puts me in the doghouse.
But
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
we are the dog stars.
and,
We are the digital bullpen. We are the dog stars. Yes, we are.
Who let the dogs out?
oh my Lord, this show has gone to the dogs.
Yeah, it is. It all does.
Rick, get in here.
I know, Rick. Help us, Rick.
This show has gone to the dogs.
Where's your bad puns here, Rick?
The Punisher
The Punisher.
basically just
If
punishes
you
my.
want bad puns, I got bad puns. In fact, I'm pretty hilarious.
Oh my God, that's not the first time he's used that one, ladies and gentlemen. It was terrible the first time. It's just as terrible.
Throw him a bone and laugh.
I am laughing. You hear me laughing? I'm laughing.
Rebel, we're on a specific theme.
He's not
It's gotta
laughing
be
with me. He's
dog.
laughing at me.
Like it's gotta be dog themed.
Okay, look. Jordan is laughing. Pablo Romero saying, "Shut it down. Shut it down now."
Shut it down. Why, Pablo? Why?
Jordan says instead of hilarious, he says hilarious.
Oh,
Hilarious? Oh, no.
no.
Oh Lord! You see what y'all are doing? Y'all are provoking this chat, this nice, docile, wonderful, well-behaved chat into acting up.
Anarchy.
Straight up anarchy. You know. Trusty drawing something. What's Trusty drawing?
Oh, I'm starting to put down some tones on the Red Hood Commission.
Oh man, and whose commission is that?
That's for Raggedy Man.
It's for
Oh,
Part of Pope's entourage.
Yes, one of my outlaws, one of my buddies.
Well, Pope, I hear you got a harem of men. That's what I'm told.
Oh,
Well, you no comment.
Oh, okay.
No comment. We need to stop because Charlie McNeilson, he's not having a good time. He says all these puns and jokes are so great, and then he puts in parentheses, loading a gun, puts it to temple. Right?
what?
We look. If Pope Fire's jokes cause a person to commit suicide on our stream, I will never forgive her.
We just lost another one, man.
Charlie's awesome. I'm
If
not
you've been
worried about
victimized by one of Pope Fire's jokes, there's help.
There's help.
Oh, the Pope
Please.
Fire Bad Joke Hotline at 1-800.
1-800 go F yourself. I'm sorry, it was uncalled for and unprofessional.
Wow.
I will
Happy
be
thoughts. Come on.
See, that went bad fast.
That you know, that's what happens with those supposed pretty girls. They got dark souls. They're ugly in the inside, rotten.
No,
Just
no. That. Come on.
people will actually believe you. That's the
Yeah,
worst
that's the
part.
thing. Don't be saying that. Come on. We don't need to be doing that.
What? if they believe me, why would they believe me about that? I don't even know the person.
Because people
So
are
you admit to being a lying liar that lies.
I admit to embellishing a lot of stories to for the amusement of the chat. How about that? Oh no, Pablo says, "Do it, Charlie. Do it now." No, we don't want. Hey, look, Manny just hit 700, man. If Charlie does that, he'll go back to 699. We can't have that. All right, we're trying to get to 1,000. Okay, that's counterproductive. Charlie, put the gun down. Put the gun
Oh,
down.
Lord,
All right,
Right when we joined the 700 club. Yeah.
and
what is going on?
you know,
Charlie's actually supposed to be voicing a character in an upcoming Pope Fire Explains.
Yeah.
oh yeah, but he might not be if you keep doing that to him.
We are at 700 subscribers. Yay!
I told you. You thought I was lying to you?
No, this is the first time I'm actually looking at it. It's cool.
You should have looked at it when I told you hit 700. Manny,
I believe you. It's the first time I'm
Hold on.
looking at it.
Let me sub so it'll be 701.
Seriously?
No,
wow.
I'm joking. I'm
Wow.
joking.
Just
Wow, that
wow.
hurt. That really hurt.
Just straight up wow.
I know, that really hurt. Wow.
Are you sub to her, Manny?
Yeah, I've been subbed to her forever.
Maybe
I
you should,
am sub to him.
maybe you should drop
I was just joking.
maybe you should
I've been
drop your
subbed to her
allegiance.
Beginning when she was drunk.
Oh, those were fun, terrible times.
Oh, it was hilarious. I mean, she mentioned my name on her stream and swore at the same time.
You know, you have
Yeah.
a tendency to do that a lot. You know, it's happened before, and for some reason, you cause women to do that, Manny. You cause women to mention your name and cuss at the same time. I don't understand what's going on. I've been witness to it a few times now, and I'm trying to figure out.
Dude, you really want me to get in trouble tonight, don't
The
you?
common denominator seems to be you, Manny. What are you doing to these people?
The words and views of ERTs is ERTs and ERTs alone, and not the rest of this panel.
There's other people in this panel.
Yes.
Oh man, so sorry, guys.
So, Trusty, what are you using right there?
Oh, I'm just some Copic warm gray. Just gonna put some shadows in here before I put the color on top.
Is that Copics?
Cool.
That's a little something I learned from watching Brian Shearer. When he's doing all his transformers, he'll do some shadow work with the grays first, and then put the colors over top of it, and gets a nice effect.
Nice.
Cool.
Speaking of Copic masters, apart from Josh Chris, I had a hard choice. I had to either come here and support Manny or be an audience member for Todd Knock, who just happened to go on at the same exact time.
Oh man.
I was like,
man, that's a tough
seriously?
one.
You guys are gonna jump ship on me?
It's Todd Knock, man.
like,
I love the pictures he posts of himself cosplaying as Peter Parker from
Dude,
Into
Todd
the
Knock.
Spider-Verse, because oh my gosh, it's dead on.
it's Todd Knock. Manny, what do you want us to do, bro?
I don't know. You can do whatever you want to do.
Like, I'm sorry, Todd Knock. We were gonna go support you, but Manny said no. Todd
I
was like,
did not say a darn thing like that.
who's Manny?
Manny
Well,
held us hostage.
Yeah, you know that comic book Skunk Girl, and no, and so then we'll plug it in on his
You know,
channel.
with the movie Into the Skunk Verse, you've heard of that?
Yeah.
Go first.
Oh my lord.
You know what's cool is I saw Misfit Corner Comics. I think he's trying to make a villain for Skunk Girl. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
He's making an owl, because owls are supposedly the only predators that go. They're the arch enemies of the skunks. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Jordan says he wants more dog puns.
So what I need to do is change my name to Owlfire. I can do that.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Sunfire.
Owlfire.
Dumpster fire, yeah. All kinds of fire.
Trash fire. I bet you heard that many times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm sorry for bringing that up.
No, actually, it's from the Cult of Raven a lot. They do it as a joke.
Oh, Coda Raven, they're still around.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you about those things.
Yeah, where is the Coda Raven, one of the head honchos? Where is Tank Ferret?
Tank Ferret, he's doing his thing. He says, goodbye, cruel world. Dog puns, blasey, blasey, blast. And he gave up.
Oh, lordy. You guys like the new backgrounds on these cards?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think the green was just not happening. And I do like the two guns and stuff. Okay, cool.
He always
See, the
working.
campaign just gets better and better and better.
And y'all stick around on Manny's channel. Y'all get to see all that good stuff happening. Marcus Gibbon dropping the link already. It's like, hey,
Evans, thank you.
I know he's the man, the myth, the legend, mythological, the cheeseburger legend at Marcus Gibbons.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
This lady Celtic Moon says, "Oh heck yeah!" That's what she's talking about.
Oh heck yeah! On what? On the card?
On the new art, I guess.
Cool.
I'm assuming, you know what? We never know what's going on. Maybe she's saying something else. Maybe she's saying, "Oh heck yeah" to the dog pun, or dog pun fire.
The dog pun fire.
That's what I Jordan said that we should name Pope Fire.
The dog pun fire.
Charlie McNeilson says, "Just had a cheeseburger." Man, look, I am seriously craving for a Whataburger so bad. Like,
Whataburger.
I love Whataburgers, man. It's like mother's milk. It's like so awesome. But anyway, I digress.
You digress.
I digress.
Why you digress for?
I digress because there's no Whataburger in this area.
There's no Whataburger here either.
Oh man,
So I never had a Whataburger.
So if you ever go to Texas,
That's criminal, and I feel bad for you.
If you ever go to
Kentucky either.
Criminal.
If you ever go to Texas, Manny, there's usually a Whataburger like a couple of miles right outside the airport, and you should make that your first stop. Like before you do anything else, you should go to a Whataburger.
See what? The first time I went to the mainland, well, not the first time, but first time I went with my wife to the mainland, and I wanted to go experience some, just different places that they don't have here. So I didn't. Every time we kept on passing a White Castle, and we never got to go to White Castle. So I said, you know what? The next time we see a White Castle, we go back to the mainland. We're gonna go to the White Castle. Unfortunately, we went to a White Castle in Chicago.
Unfortunately, I have to go, but I do have somebody to take my place that's more interesting than I am.
Who could be more interesting than you?
It's a surprise.
Lies, I tell you.
Is it Night Pope?
It's a lie. It's a lie, maybe. But I love this dude, and he's amazing, and I think he'll be really happy he's hopping on. No, Night Pope is lazy, and she's playing Sims.
Oh, who is this mystery guest? Well. We don't want any more dudes over here. We like the ladies.
If he'll check Messenger. But yeah, he's also from Texas. He's also incredibly good looking.
Okay,
and
let me see. What did you do? Did you send me, or where is it? Messenger to me?
Oh, I see it.
No,
I see
not
it.
to you.
Where did you put it in?
It's in the wraparound cover.
In the wraparound cover. Okay.
Now all he has to do is check Facebook, which he is active on. He should have seen it by now. But I'm going to hop out so he can hop on.
He is an interesting guest that hasn't been on here for a while.
Yeah, you should ask him about his ideas on Starfire.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm going to ask him his ideas on being the first person killed in the book.
Wait, you really killed him?
Yeah.
No.
That's like that takes guts right there. Holy heck.
What? I told you it doesn't end well for anybody in that book.
Well, I'm not in the book, am I?
You're in the cover, so
Well, your little character that you want me to put in
Oh,
there is going to be in that
Yeah,
book.
but I designed him to die. It's okay. That is sounded terrible. Oh my god.
well, I mean, I told you, pretty people are rotten on the inside.
Planned obsolescence.
All right. Well, he should see the message pretty soon, and he's a very interesting person to have on your show. So, good
Yeah.
luck.
Good luck. There's no luck involved.
There's no luck in baseball.
Yeah, there's no crime. There's no luck. No, thanks for coming. Did she drop out already?
Probably.
Yeah. Bye,
Probably.
Pope.
Bye, Pope. Get out of here, as Booster would say. Booster, control your woman.
Stop
luck
for
with
your
that.
wife over there talking about why you telling people to control women.
No, I'm saying he controls his woman. Good luck with that, because you can't. You cannot control. There is no control.
There's no controlling the popes.
Yeah, well, you can't control a woman anyways. That's just a joke. ERTs know that. I know that. Josh knows that. We all know that. All
We all
these
know that.
people up here, we all know it.
Don't even try. It'll
Don't
only
even
end
try.
badly for you.
Yep.
Pope Fire says, I'm not anyone's woman. See, that's why she can't be controlled.
What? Come on. You gotta love your Booster boy. Come on.
Ether Dragon says it's Rumble Terrier. No, it's not Rumble Terrier.
No, it's not Rumble Terrier.
And Charlie McNeil says the patriarchy, misogyny, all that stuff.
But why did you just dox the person where he lives? Really, Pope Fire?
I don't know if that's where he lives or where he's from.
I didn't even know that that's where he was from. Pope Fire, you're naughty. Doxing him. It's crazy. Crazy talk, I say. Crazy talk.
Ooh, that's bad.
Who's making all that noise, all that racket?
I don't know.
Mike Opic, sorry.
Pope Fire says he's from Texas, not where he lives.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, so okay.
Okay.
It's not your boy Zach. All right, fine.
You know?
Oh, Lord. No, it's not your boy Zach.
Not your boy Zach.
Not your boy Zach, but this man has been on the show before, so it's not like it's. I mean, it's still pretty cool if he comes on, but she's like, "Oh, you got a interesting person. Who is it? Who is it?" He's a very good, cool dude. He's a decent dude.
Well, needs to be. Somebody needs to balance out this crew of hooligans.
Oh yeah, we're a bunch of hooligans on here.
Oh yeah.
I think the most hooligan is my mod out there. Watch out for him. Hit you on the head with that wrench.
Which one, KG or Marcus?
KG. He's the bulldog, man.
Because I don't know.
In line. Anybody seen El Guapo recently?
He did a stream the other day. He was doing this thing, drawing, talking with some guy that did some book about something.
Could you be a little less specific?
Well,
Yeah.
I would be more specific if I cared enough to remember, but I just don't remember.
That was very generic.
Some dude that did a book. I look it up real quick.
Guy with those arms and those legs.
That was pretty funny. I must say so. That was pretty funny.
The thing is, I got bad memory. So when you're asking me to try to remember things, man, I'm like, okay, sure.
Dude.
And Guapo Comics. All right, I typed that in. Let's see who he talked to. Jeremy Lott. He was talking to Jeremy Lott.
That's right.
So, now you remember.
Now, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Trusty, for helping
Yeah,
out.
my memory's no good anymore either.
Yeah. So there you go, people. You don't talk about my bad memory, but they was like, oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
Why are you
snacks.
so mean tonight?
I'm not me, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just
Everybody's
saying.
testy. What happened this weekend?
My weekend was awesome. Other than the fact, well, I finally recovered from this cold.
What happened this weekend? Everybody's so cranky.
I ain't got no beer in me. That's what's wrong with me right now.
I know.
Okay, well,
I drank a lot this weekend.
Oh man, Tank, we had a meeting a couple houses down because we live in a private lane and we have to maintain the lane, and we're changing what we're doing. So one of the neighbors, he hosted a neighborhood meeting, and this guy, he is so cool because not only is he a comic book geek, like me, he and his wife have gone to San Diego Con, they've cosplayed, but he's also a brewer, and so he had his setup there and had multiple stuff for us to taste while we were having our little get together.
cool.
This is a good neighbor.
Sounds like it, man. Shoot. Seriously.
Damn. Who is that?
Josh is beating up the Copics, man. Leave him alone.
Man, I got like a toolbox full of them. Okay, and they're everywhere right now. It's driving me nuts. It's the worst setup I could have imagined. I thought I was going to work out. It's not working out.
Don't hurt them.
Oh, I ain't hurting them. It's just you pan through. It's like looking at a toy box and you're like, I want this one GI Joe, and you're looking for the one GI Joe you're looking for, and you can't find it with all the other GI Joes.
Dude, I went to a Target yesterday, and they had all these toys on clearance aisle. I was like, oh Lord. Luckily, I was by myself with my son.
The Lord keep me from temptation.
Oh Lord, I gave into temptation.
Did your son dime you out?
What?
Did your son dime you out?
He better not, because he got a whole bunch of toys too.
Hey, your wife is listening now, so there's that.
Lord. Well, I was good the other day. I actually bought her a Winnie the Pooh the other day, so I'm good. I went to this thrift store, and I guess somebody must have brought in their Winnie the Pooh collection, because they were really nice Winnie the Poohs. It was this ceramic Winnie the Pooh soap dish. It was the original Winnie the Pooh looking, and it wasn't the real cutesy one. It was the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super nice, and I bought it for her. So there, I was thinking about you, honey. Got you some Poohs.
Speaking of thinking about you, Pablo Romero, my art says there was no Copic was hurt during this live stream, and the Wolfman has joined the stream.
Oh, the Wolfman is here. How are you doing, the Wolf?
Hey, I'm all right. I'm good.
Did Pope Fire threaten you to make you come on here? What's up with that?
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because I'm also having apparently some technical or internet difficulties while this is happening. So I'm like, oh no, here she is. She sets me up, and then my computer flatlines on me.
She does that to everybody. She sets everybody up. She's such a.
Well, she didn't know. She didn't know that. But hey, I really wanted to come on and just hype up what you've got going on. Of course, you got yourself white boxed right now, and you have this beautiful skunk girl.
Do I have myself
gracing my screen? It's amazing. So first off, not everyone might know DeWolf. So I am one of the co-hosts, had been one of the co-hosts over at Fanspeak with Chester Busby. Taken about a month or so off because life is what it is and things have gotten busy. And right in the middle of having to deal with the rest of life, Manny preps me because I was so excited about Skunk Girl coming out. This character, as soon as he came up with this idea, his artwork behind it, how he draws her, and some of the things that his vision behind Skunk Girl, I became, just a big fan right off the bat. And of course and he had some fans. He had a couple of different fans. So I had the honor of being fan number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still hanging on to that. And so, and then you even, I think you even put out the the campaign. The campaign jump started, I think, sometime during the day. I was at work because I wanted to be able to be backer 3, and so now I'm waiting. I'm watching the growth and the huge hype of what's going on behind Skunk Girl, and I'm saying, okay, now I have to plan when I back. now it's a game,
So what are you?
because I think Skunk Girl would go along with that.
So what are you trying to? What number are you trying to get to?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm watching. Well, because it's like there was a great amount of energy, which is awesome to see. So I'm thinking, okay, there's a good amount of energy going on here. You got a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll back as a as one of those jump starts. When you're in the middle of the campaign and something, say, okay, I'm backing. So now you everyone else has to back too. If you haven't backed now, you got to back now because I'm backing. Right?
Sounds good. Sounds great.
Kind of throw in some gimmick there, because there's something I've got to say about Skunk Girl, because there's this idea of the anti-hero, and you have given us a little bit of a whiff, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
about what she has, what her character will be, what we're going to be exposed with in the comic. And at first, we didn't quite know the direction that Skunk Girl was going to go, and lo and behold, you went with the bad girl theme, and yet she's the protagonist, and which of course gives us that anti-hero concept. And what I think's interesting about this, though, is we see a lot of scruffy, bad attitude anti-heroes.
Mm-hmm.
You got Wolverine, you got Deadpool, and here we have this version of an anti-hero. Matter of fact, she's actually pulling off Catwoman without a Batman kind of concept, at least from the art that I've seen where she's doing the bank heist. And I'll get to that. I'll get to I'll get to that here in a minute myself. And I think what's interesting is she's smiling, she's warm and cuddly, if I may say that. And that's one of the biggest differences I see in this version of an anti-hero and all the other ones that we see out there.
Well, this anti-hero is fun. That's what
Yeah.
I want to do. I just didn't want to do the same old where it's like, oh, gotta be so serious. No, this is supposed to be fun. I mean, this is everything that Squirrel Girl should have been. Squirrel Girl was a fun book. It would be, the top seller. I mean, I actually bought 2 Squirrel Girl toys yesterday, and the toys were cute, cuddly little things. I was like, damn, if Marvel had done this, they'd have a million seller easily around the world. It is marketable, but not the Squirrel Girl that they have. That's for sure.
Yeah. Is this the original Squirrel Girl?
Whatever their
toys?
Marvel Rising a toy line they came out with, which was kind of like a Barbie doll kind of deal. It was actually pretty
Oh,
cute.
well, yeah.
I mean, I bought it. It was like super cheap. It was dirt cheap. It was on clearance. But I just bought it as a lark.
Yeah, because I kind of am a Squirrel Girl fan. I might have. I think I do have one comic, right, that when she was originally coming out, that kind of shoved in the midst of all my Quasar comics. But the thing with Squirrel Girl was, you're right. When she originally came out, she was actually fun, and she was lithe. She wasn't chunky. She was a fun character. She dealt with the squirrels, and there was it was humor involved. And the fact that she was unbeatable wasn't the fact that she was strong, tough, and could beat anybody. It was almost like Mr. Magoo type of right of the way that she did things, and so that was endearing. And and of course, almost like Pope Fire, right? If she let me throw that in there, because Pope Fire, when she's doing something, even when she's doing something bad, like bad puns, we're still rooting for her because she's enduring and she's fun, and that's what Squirrel Girl was supposed to be. And you're right, they lost that. So as a Squirrel Girl fan, in that sense, I am really wanting to see Skunk Girl badly. Yeah.
Well, she's finally here after all these months you guys had to wait. But I'm glad that I took my time. And you know what's funny is I'm still redrawing some of the images because I'm not happy with some of the stuff. But that's the way it is. You know, I just want to make sure that I give you guys the best book I can. So I'm always working on it. I was working on it with Tank last night. It's like, I don't like this face. I'm gonna redraw it. You know, so just keep on going.
Yeah, yeah.
At
Sometimes
the,
you have to.
you know, I'll redraw stuff, but at the end, when it's ready to go, it's gonna go. It's gonna be out there to everyone. You know, so hopefully I can fulfill the campaign by the end of September. It all has to do with the printers. You know, I'm at the mercy of the printers. Whenever I get it back, you know, it's going to go out to people as soon as possible.
Right, right. And when there is a particular form for a character, like you said, that you're having to redraw a face, then people expect it kind of to be the same way. And if it's off all of a sudden, you'll go, you know, you're just like, oops, you know, he didn't quite capture that, which is funny because there's a character in your book that has a particular face that I noticed.
Which character?
And a name tag.
Oh yeah, there was a name tag.
So yeah, yeah, right, yeah. So I have to admit, I was a little bit, you know, kind of shocked at first, and a little bit flattered. I like that aspect. I agree with the fact that you know, DeWolf would be in the one of those arms of justice. You know, that's how I portray myself. You know, I'm the law bringer on the Fanspeak show. So,
but it's funny because I sent DeWolf a picture of it, and DeWolf didn't even catch it first. It was like, oh yeah, that looks interesting. I'm like, did you notice the name tag? He was like, he went back and noticed the name tag. Oh, I get it now.
I was like, whoa, wait a second. Yeah. Well, because why would I look at the dude in the name tag?
Well, I mean, I would figure like, why would Manny send me a picture? So like,
why would Manny send me a picture? Okay, well, I see where you're going.
Picture. So I was hoping that you would notice the name tag.
Yeah.
So you're in the book. There's a whole bunch of people in the book, and there's a whole bunch of fan art in the book also. That whoever was in the fan art contest, I'm putting their fan art in the book. You know, little Easter eggs so they can go find out where their stuff is. Yeah, it's a fun book. Like you said, it's a fun character. It's a fun book. It's not going to be pages and pages and pages of dialogue. Though there will be one page. There is a particular team that will talk a lot, and I'm going to do that on purpose. So Skunk doesn't have much to say, but once you get to the SJWs, they're just going to be talking and talking and talking. That's the joke. It's the joke like, what the hell? Why are they talking so much?
Nice.
You know, so it's like they don't want to do anything. They're just talking. How are we going to get Skunk Girl? Blah, 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 blah. Let's keep on going and going and going. And just shut up. Just get on with it. So, yeah.
Well, that's funny that you say that SJWs are in there. That there's that aspect still. So, in all of her story, there's the contemporary story that's going on behind the scenes with it. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Well, the SJWs, if you guys don't know, the SJWs are the superhero team that she goes up against. That's the Super Justice Wardens. They're pretty much like the Justice League. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just noticed your DM right now.
That's all right. That's good.
I'll start sending you guys. I need to start sending the link to the biased bear. That's for sure.
Oh goodness.
But the biased bear has a new job, so he hardly ever gets to come over here anymore.
Well, and you know who else is got a successful comic book that is also has this this kind of fun anti-hero, and that is Larry. Am I right?
Well, sort of right. She's actually a true blue, lawful good superhero.
But she's not drawn that way.
No, because she's a rock star.
Okay. Right.
Legit, she's a pop star who is also moonlights as a superhero.
Right.
So don't let her appearance fool you. She's got a heart of gold. She'd be the type of person that would actually probably try and stop Skunk Girl from robbing the bank.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I was definitely trying to give some props over because it's a great looking book
She got bad girl look with a good girl attitude.
without
That's
the bunny
how
rabbit.
That's how I phrase it.
Oh, no.
But how are you, Todd? I mean, what's been going on?
Oh, it's a lot of, like I said, like I often say sometimes currently when I am able to come on into a show, life hit me, and I'm sure we've all come upon this, right? My wife actually has started taking college classes. So that has totally changed some of the work, some of the scheduling. She's in night classes. I'm watching kids. I'm doing things of that nature. Chasing kids around. You got kids in gymnastics and stuff like that. And growing up, raising little ninjas, as Chester likes to say. And so with all that happening, I keep my ear out there to see what's going on in the indie comics world. I just spent last week jumping into INDIEGOGO, which of course everybody needs to do that. Get in there at INDIEGOGO, look up comics, see what you like. Go ahead and back your people. So I backed three more books again, right? And I'm watching, and of course, while in the meantime, right, I'm looking at what's going on here with Skunk Girl and saying, oh my goodness, I miss what happened there and what Manny's doing. And which is why I so badly wanted to come on tonight, because I had the extra time right now, and I wanted to come on and wish the congratulations and how much I'm going to look forward to jumping in, like I said, at the right moment.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Well, there you go,
And,
brother. Are you going to be around on the? Do you do any of the drawn and quartered fan edition shows?
Well, Chester's the host, and then of course, Booster got going. I was in on the first one, and then what happened was it exploded, and because of the interest, right, the chairs started dropping off for all the artists. And my gimmick on that first show was the fact that I was doing a dry erase board, and of course Booster of course is Booster. So I'm not quite as endearing as that. I have my own different shtick. So he took over being the co-host of that. So I generally don't get in on the drawn and quartered fan editions.
No, it's too bad. It's too bad. I'm going to be there on the 18th with Booster and the boys.
Right. Excellent.
I'm going to hang out with Booster and Chester and everyone else and have some fun on the 18th.
Yeah, on the 18th. Well, go ahead while you're there. Go ahead and ask them, about me. Kind of, draw up. Just pull out some dirt if you can. Get their real reaction.
I'll sneak around and see what I can find out.
Because if there's some stink, let me to borrow a phrase, that needs to be drug up, that's a good place to do it. Yeah.
Risey Lee says, "Hail Booster."
Hail Booster.
Oh, wait a second. Wasn't Booster in the chat? So, oh man.
I don't think he was in the chat. I don't remember.
Number one comics troll Joshua says, "Does Manny even read the chat anymore?"
Well, right now we have too many people that came on, so it's kind of hard to, somebody's talking, we don't want to cut them off.
Well, look, Todd. I keep calling him Todd. DeWolf has a radio voice, man, and when he gets on the mic, there's just a certain amount of charisma. Like you must have been told this 100 times, sir, that you should have been in radio, right?
Well, I haven't heard that today, but I have heard that at different times. I've been on stage before. I have, so I have used my voice at times, and given a few teachings and lectures and whatnot.
Well, you definitely have a strong radio voice, as I like to call it. And you definitely have elegance and vocabulary. You're a fantastic host, man.
Oh yeah, well, thank you so much. I know I had Eric Weathers. He's brought me on one time before, and of course the other Todd. And I'm not sure I can actually, at this point, bring up who the other Todd is. If you guys want to, you can, but just that other Todd. had me on his show a few times as well to kind of co-host.
So here's a question. I think they're a little bit late on the draw here. You've already answered this, but it says, why hasn't DeWolf been on FanSpeak in a while? And I guess you just told us because of life, right?
Yeah, life hits you pretty much.
Yeah, life. You know, and there is one other thing that I've been trying to do, and FanSpeak took I was on there every day, and it takes hours, and so you get home from work, you've got dinner in there, you got some kid time, wife time, and then there's FanSpeak, and we expanded it out to 2 hours, and I kept telling Chester that I need to take some time away and stuff because I got a project, and it wasn't the projects that you guys even know about. It was the RPG project, because there's all kinds of different ways of rolling dice. And I sat down at my table and I saw all the comic books, and this is an exclusive, and you just drew it out of me. And I saw the comic books, I saw the superheroes, and it is so hard to develop. I've played many RPG games, tabletop role playing, and I just, I wanted something else, because we've heard that SJWs have also taken over TSR, Wizards of the Coast, and Warhammer. And so I said, hey, what we need is a rules system that all these guys can get on board with, that you can make a Skunk Girl character with, and no one's going to tell you what to do with it, because it's going to be a rule system that you can buy into as a creator. And so I've been doing that. I've been trying to hash out how to roll dice in a completely different way, and that's hard. There's a lot of rule systems out there, so I've been stretching my brain a little bit on doing those things. So I've taken time away from that. Of course, family changed. My wife's schedule actually was the biggest upheaval. So that's why I haven't been on. I'm going to try to be on more, because apparently there's some people out there that do miss me. And I want to go ahead and keep that energy going, with Chester, the boys, and everybody else.
Well, I like the fact that you brought up RPG games and good creative systems. One system I love using, this is kind of a hack for you people that want to make superhero characters. Or not even just superhero characters, any characters. Two good systems for this. GURPS is one. Okay, it's like generic universal role-playing game system. You can make superheroes, fantasy, whatever you want. Another great system is Hero System 6, the champion system.
Oh, yeah, right.
Big, huge tome of books. But man, you can do. That's how I made Ivania. I created her in that system, and then I just took what was on the the paper and put it onto the page.
KG asks if I've ever played Villains and Vigilantes, which I haven't. And it's funny because I've had people like you mentioned champions. I've had a few folks when I have gone to mentioning this idea to some people. They mentioned different systems, and as soon as they do, I just basically I'm going to tune out, because I don't want. I stopped looking and reading any other systems and books so much, because I didn't want. I mean, I already have a vast knowledge of different types of systems to sort of get some ideas from, and I didn't want to start moving my ideas towards a system. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that you call Wizards of the Coast TSR. I mean, that shows that you're old school,
I was wondering who would catch on to that. Yeah.
Well, I started with Dungeons and Dragons right when it became second edition back in the late 80s. So it was still TSR then. You still had Dragon Magazine and all that good stuff, good times.
Yeah.
My friend of mine in high school, this is dating me. He showed me, hey, this is a great game. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. And he had these 3 little 8.5 by 11 stapled sets of instructions.
Wow. Oh, Pablo Romero's calling us a nerd. Well, hey, you're here, Pablo.
What is Pablo saying?
He's calling us nerds.
Yeah, and you're a nerd too, Pablo. You always up here too.
That's right.
Calling yourself a nerd. You're funny, Pablo. Why you do that to us, Pablo? Ah, don't mind me. I'm actually editing my page right now. I'm gonna see what this new card looks like.
Bam.
But while that was all was happening, we had a slew of people jump in. We have a couple of troll accounts. Justice for Rick. We have Ricey Lee. Of course, I was there. Marcus Gibbons dropping links. Jiminy Cricket has joined us.
Jiminy,
You know, so
champion. How you doing, Jiminy?
and Max Rocks also joined, saying tweeted out, "Congrats, Skunk Girl." Cross comic troll Josh, another, and that's it. Jimmy Oatmeal the Wolf is the new Ortiz. He doesn't have the Puerto Rican accent, but
No.
I'll let him slide.
Well, I tried to steal that role, but the wolf beat me to it.
You know, it's all good, man. There's room for everybody, man. That's all
There is room for everybody. There's even room for a few extra people from Texas, I think.
only if they bring Whataburger. If they don't, they're out.
Well, I'm not sure about if it would be Whataburger or not. I guess it would be, because Whataburger is a fine Texas establishment.
That's right. And if you're not bringing Whataburger, man, you're not welcome here. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. I'm sorry.
Why are you so angry?
No, I'm not angry. I'm just stating facts.
He's just hungry.
I just say I miss Whataburger, and so when people from Texas want to take over, and that's fine. They can take over as long as it takes me to eat a Whataburger meal. But if they're not bringing Whataburger, what's their purpose?
Now, dadgummit, I'll tell you what, I don't know what an Ortiz is, but I will say that if you're going to be down here in Texas, you got to get a hold of you some good Dairy Queen.
No, you can get Dairy Queen anywhere, but you cannot get Whataburger anywhere. But Jay Solano 405 says Whataburger is in Chicago now, so that's what we're talking about. They're making moves, and we just
The only way I ever eat my burger is if it's grilled over a nice propane.
Propane? Oh no, this dude is not from Texas.
There's something not right with this boy.
Oh,
You gotta taste the food, not the fuel.
Anyway,
what's a Whataburger? I've never even heard of it before.
You never heard of a Whataburger before? You're from Canada.
Whataburger or Whataburger?
What a burger.
What a burger? No.
They're from Canada. Of course, you're not going to hear from that. That's not made it that far up yet. Man, look, Whataburger's been around for a long time, and it's not on every state. So imagine it'll never make it to Canada. Let's see. I worked at a Whataburger when I was 18 years old. I'm now 50. So, yeah, they've been around for a while.
Well, who was that spokesman for Whataburger back in the 80s? Really? Come on.
Don't look at me. I've never even heard of it.
The fish and, you watch The Simpsons and no one can answer a question. You just see the big white eyeball fish eyes blinking. That's what just happened there.
Come on, right. So Mel Tellis, the guy with the stuttering problem, was the spokesman for Whataburger. Huh. So Ortiz, really.
Fascinating.
Very fascinating.
Sorry, my wife walked in and gave me some of that Manny loving.
This guy. Oh yeah.
Manny knows what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord. I know.
Charlie McNilson says, "Don't look at me. I was a sperm at that time."
Oh.
Hey, good job at that, Charlie. I got it. You know what? Really now, because that took hard work.
It did.
Good job.
He was a 1 in a million shot.
Sure was.
This is great.
You're very special.
Oh Lord.
So Let Prices jumped to 702.
That's amazing. Thank you, people. Thank you.
We'll finally sub to you after you saw that he was in your book.
So let me ask you this, Manny. Let's say 702, great start. Now we need 298 more, and I need about 700 more. But let's say you got to the 1,000 subscriber mark. At that point in time, will you apply for monetization? Is that something you've been thinking about, or
I really don't care. It's not something that I'm worried about if I get there or don't. I mean, being such a small show, will it even help me? I mean, not really. I don't think it would hurt, but I heard it takes a while before you even get monetized. So I guess. I mean, little bones here and there is okay, I guess.
Well, I mean, when you get monetized, that's when you also get access to super chats.
True. And I'd be interesting to see if anybody would want to super chat us. We're such a. I mean,
you sound like Diego Calrissian from Empire Strikes Back. We're such a small operation underneath the nose of the Empire.
Yeah. I mean, we are what we are. I mean, we pretty much do keep up with the chat, but today we had so many different people on, and so we weren't really talking as much to the chat. But usually we pretty much get everybody. We give shout outs to all the people in the chat. I mean, KG is doing a great job putting everybody's links in there. So we're shouting them out. Marcus is out there too, doing the same thing, which is amazing.
Indeed.
But we're doing good. We're trying to keep the chat happy. A little bit of happiness goes a long way. And we do have a very good chat. They don't get rowdy. Very respectful chat to the people that's on the panel. That's the whole thing. Be respectful to the panel. That's all I ask. And pretty much, my chat is pretty good at that.
Well, you set the tone, really.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Manny does that.
Oh yeah, I mean, from the start. I mean, I used to have people say, "Oh, you go hard at your chat." I'm like, "Yeah, because I got a kid. I don't need my kid to see those bad things." Like my son watches he used to watch the show all the time. So I was like, "Ooh, I can't have those kind of things in my chat." I'm a married man with kids. Yeah. And people know that, and they're cool with it. That's why they come back. I've had people off air say, "I love the way that you conduct your show," which is a great compliment. And I am what I am. And
I is what I is.
I is what I is. And look at the people that surround me. I mean, most of the people on this panel, they're married people too with children. So we're a little bit more mature here. We do have occasional the Pope Fire. Yeah, we do have that comes on here. But most of the people on here have been around the block, people. We've been around the block. And then some. And I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with me on the panel.
Yeah, we've all got our stripes, I think.
And no comment. Thanks for leaving me to hang out to dry at that. Thank you so much.
What is this? Okay, Manny, you got a sort of a cycle of pictures that you've been putting up and you've been working with. Yep. Did I see Skunk Girl holding a manatee?
Yes, you did, and that's our final stretch goal for these cards. So here it is. That is by Trusty Sidekick. What he did at first, he did a Skunk Girl with Pepe Le Pew, and I'm like, Trusty, I love that card so much. We got to do something about that Pepe Le Pew, dude. So he made Manny the Manatee.
Well, at the time we didn't even know each other. I just knew about Skunk Girl and thought it was fun and decided, hey, I think I'll do a little fan art and send it in.
And it was super cool. I was like, oh, I fell in love with the picture, and I got the picture last week. A very pleasant surprise in the mail, and I saw Trusty's name on it, his real name. I'm like, oh no, don't tell me he sent me the original artwork. And sure enough, I opened it up and there it was. I'm surrounded by some awesome people here.
Dude, it's amazing. It really is. it captures this cuddly nature that I've already said that Skunk Girl has too with the manatee. But then there's the SJW thing. The save the manatee concept is just perfect. Thank you, Trusty.
Well, actually, you missed a stream. It's a kind of an inside joke. There was a stream that Manny was talking about, Manny the manatee, the beanbag toys.
Beanie Baby.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Beanie Babies, and that's how that manatee came about. When he took out Pepe Le Pew, the manatee came into play. So it's more of a nod to Manny and his obsession with Manny the manatee when he did anything else.
Curse me in my stream missing.
Oh, dude,
That's okay. That's what we're here for, to keep you on track.
there is so many crazy streams that you miss. The Wolf. I mean, jalapeno juice cake.
Oh my gosh. One of my favorites of all time.
Oh, jalapeno juice cake. How I Met My Wife.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome stream.
How I Met My Wife according to ERTs. It's crazy. We've had fun, that's for sure. We do have fun here. You know, it's all clean, silly fun. We don't hit anybody over the head with a hammer. Yeah, that's what we like here. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
We need an Emmylou Harris a pitch. No, what would you call that when you honor someone?
Emmylou Harris pitch?
And Emmylou Harris is a bluegrass singer, and she's known for having white hair.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So just Skunk Girl with a mandolin would pretty much do that. Yeah.
And that was one of the questions that they asked me last week is Skunk Girl a natural blonde? Well, you guys got to read the book to figure out how she got her blonde hair.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What? All will be revealed in the book.
Yeah, Skunk Girl's all natural. I think we can basically all agree on that.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't mean necessarily the hair color. I just meant everything is all natural.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, she's a statuesque blonde. Yeah. There's nothing. There's no surgery involved on her assets. Let's put it that way.
Now you've made it. You've made it when Victoria's Secret actually puts this out in the catalog. That on the runway, like at the end of the whole angel runway thing, that they do, and then she comes out at the end with, instead of the angel wings, the Skunk Girl tail, and that's when you've made the big time.
That'll be fun. That'll be totally fun.
And I say that in jest, but definitely I would suspect that there's going to be a cosplayer somewhere that does Skunk Girl.
Oh, dude, that would be the most awesome thing ever.
Yeah.
Some cosplayer came up to me with that, with her costume on. I'd be tickled pink, and Larry's had that happen to him many times, which must be the best feeling ever.
I wouldn't say many times, but it's happened. We've even had a couple of girls that were doing it kind of semi-officially too.
Nice. Hey, Manny.
Yes.
Shinobi said he sent you a DM.
Okay, I'll check it out, Shinobi. Yes. I'm surprised Shinobi's not up here. He's in our DM group.
Yeah.
We are getting to that time, folks. We don't do what we used to do before DeWolf. I remember. You remember those long marathons? We don't do that anymore.
Yeah, right.
Those things were crazy. I mean, we did have fun, but they were crazy. This went on too long. So nowadays, me and ERTs, we pretty much we go on. I have Monday and Friday. He has Tuesday and Thursdays, and we pretty much just go on a 2-hour binge, pretty much, and then we're out of here.
Then we go have our
Yeah, we'll keep it fresh. Keep the people want to come back for more. Don't want to be knocking people over the head. It's like, oh my God, these guys are still on 5 hours later. Yeah, we're out of practice on that stuff. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's good though, because them long streams just take, like Jimmy Oatmeal says, I lost a lot of sleep during those days. So and
We
Shinobi
put
said
you to sleep a lot those days.
yeah, we did put a lot of people to sleep.
Some people are like, oh, that was good. You guys put me to sleep last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is amazing. All right, so I gotta go fix I did upload the new images to the campaign. Oh, darn it, I didn't save it. Moron. No, that was stupid. Now I gotta go back and upload them again. You gotta be real careful with this thing. It's very tricky, very sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sensitive.
Very, very sensitive. You do one little wrong mistake and it's gone. Yeah, it's all gone. Yep, so I gotta upload those damn things again. But they're super, super small files. They're only like 150 kilobytes. So what's new for you, DeWolf? What else are you gonna be doing that we wouldn't know about? What's coming up for you?
I gave you the biggie there. What next is coming up? I've been wanting to get back specifically with the TFT shows that Chester does, because there's some just interesting things, and they tease me. They tease me a lot about some of my background. So I've been telling them that let's go ahead and do that. Let's do a little bit of stuff in there because of what they might say Illuminati. I wouldn't say Illuminati, but some of the background that I have, to do some of that. So go ahead and check out Chester Busby's channel. Check out TFT. Hopefully this next Sunday, see what they're going to do, and then I'm going to be pushing them to doing some more in-depth things on Knight Templars and the Masons and the what happened with the Masons during the early Americas.
So who came up with the idea for the tinfoil chat? Was it Chester or was it Finale or you?
I want to say that it was a little bit because we would have some times where we would get together and say, is there anything different that we want to do with the shows, right? Because there was the basement shows in which we're talking about board games and things, and we even did the live board game playing shows. And then we said, hey, you know what we want to do is there's just some crazy stuff out there. And Thundaro and maybe even Pixel Trader is one of those that always like to throw out weird ideas of conspiracy things going on, that governmental stuff. And so we said, let's just do that. Let's do some shows about tinfoil hat talk, where we talk about some conspiracy things and some weird ideas and UFOs and aliens from our perspective, out here in the middle of layman's world.
Mm-hmm.
And it really is. It just really is a lot of fun to do that. And matter of fact, what we now have said is that we've established that baseline. Can we get on some of the comic book guys that we know and love that have been in and around indie comics and Comicsgate, like Doug TenNapel, right? And we know that Mike Miller, has talked about his various conspiracies that also involve kind of the biblical nature of history and stuff. So we've also had that idea. Can we get these guys? Can we give them a phone call and say, hey, come over to Tinfoil Talk and talk some weird conspiracy type stuff? Do you want to do that? So we're going to find out what's going to happen with that.
That's cool. So anybody who's into those weird stuff can go over and check that out on Sundays.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Once again, it was an honor and a privilege to stop in tonight and chat with you guys and kind of talk up Skunk Girl. I mean, any props I can give her, although she kind of, takes it away herself, doesn't she?
All right.
And so, congratulations on how well you're doing. and maybe I will come back again in a week or two, and I'll maybe I'll just back live or something like that.
Okay, sounds
Once
good.
again.
And we're just going to go
Yeah.
around the room. We're going to end the show right here. I see ERT's dropped out. So, Josh, where can we find you and what you up to?
You can find me at YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Josh Chris Art, and I'm wrapping up my Upper Deck contract right now. So here in the next few days, maybe I can finally actually draw along with Manny on some stuff.
Awesome. Larry?
Rebel Comics and Rebel Gaming on YouTube, Niobe Comic on Twitter, and again, check out the Niobe Indiegogo ongoing right now. See if it's something you're interested in.
All right. Trusty.
At Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter, Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, and part of the Digital Bullpen here on YouTube.
All right. And I'm pretty sure that KG is going to put the link in there for the Indiegogo for Skunk Girl. And thank you guys for coming here. I'm Manny from Good Dog Press, and you can find me here Monday and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern, talking with the guys, doing some artwork and having some fun. See us tomorrow on ERTs at 10 p.m. Eastern also. And thank you. Like I said, go check out Skunk Girl. She's a whole bunch of fun. All right. And aloha all.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Gesundheit.